Hi, welcome to the Love Corner. Tonight, we're going to talk about the high cost of expectations, the dangers of setting the bar too high. Well, I'm going to start out with a story. My husband and I, 20 years ago, I wanted to take my husband to Las Vegas. I wanted to take him to Las Vegas for his birthday. It's hard to believe it's 20 years already. So I wanted to take him to Las Vegas. And so for me, I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to be laying by the pool all day. I'm going to be going to the spa. I'm going to be catching some shows in the evening and having nice dinners. That's what I'm going to do. I'm not much of a casino girl and I'm not a big drinker. So that was my vision for the evening. Now, on his end is he's got lots of energy. He's very high energy. And when he goes on trips, he wants to see everything from top to bottom, right? So that means it's running nonstop from morning till night. Well, this was not my vision, but it was his vision. So, can you see already the picture that I'm painting? All right, let's talk about it. So, now let's talk about expectation in the context of our relationships. What is it? Well, they are the beliefs, hopes, and desires that we have for how our relationship should be, how our partners should behave, and how we should be treated. Did you catch that? Three shoulds. You know what they say, stop shoulding all over yourself. Stop shoulding all over yourself. These expectations that we have can be conscious and they can be unconscious. We may not even be aware that we have them. And they can significantly influence the dynamics and the satisfaction of what our relationship truly is. So let's dive into it. Today, we're going to talk about the four dangers of having high expectations in our relationships. So, one is disappointment and resentment. So, using that example that I just gave you of this trip, right? I had it all laid out. Yes, I wanted to take him to birthday dinner and do these things, but I also had expectations on how that trip was going to go, right? And he had expectations as well. But again, it's important to come together. And when you don't do that, it can lead to disappointment and resentment with those expectations. Two, strained relationships. It can strain your relationships. High expectations can create distance between the two of you, or even if you're talking about a business relationship, a friendship, we can apply these to all relationships. Three, unrealistic expectations. This is really important when we're setting the bar so high. We're setting the bar so high, it can be unrealistic. And it can create a standard that you will just be disappointed time and time again. And fourth, but not last but not least, is the fourth one, and that is comparison to others. This is something that we do not want to find ourselves doing. Why? I want to point out social media. Point out social media for a minute. You see the couple, right? It can be a star, it can be someone you know, someone you don't know, but they're professing that they know everything there is to know about being a couple. I want you to know that that is just a moment in their journey, just a moment. What this comparison thing can do is it can really rip your relationship apart because you're setting a bar according to what someone else is saying is happening in their relationship. Now, this could be something you're viewing on social media, or it can be something that you're viewing in real time with your friends group, right? It happens all the time. Someone might be saying that they're, being affectionate with one another very often, right? But it's just not the case, right? So it's really, really important to put these expectations in alignment, not comparing yourself to someone else. This is your relationship. That is there's two people in that relationship, most probably, and you are working out what your expectations are for the both of you, right? And yeah, seriously. So let's summarize these key points. Number one, disappointment and resentment. Number two, strained relationships. Number three, unrealistic expectations. And number four, the comparison trap. So I encourage you to take notes, to take a review of your relationship and see what is showing up for you. And join, if you like this video, I encourage you to like and subscribe. Hit that like, hit the subscribe, and come back tomorrow where we will be talking about managing expectations in our relationships.